It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2024 happens the 12th through the 14th of June in Las Vegas. And with me to talk about Theory Professional is Mr. Paul Hales. Welcome, sir.
Thanks, Tim. Good to be here.
You guys are in the Central Hall C9901, C9901, but this is full disclosure. I've listened to Theory Professional audio a number of times in their fantastic showroom in Southern California. You've got a showroom, you've got a demo room, so you need to go see that. N118. N118 is also where people can go to listen. So Paul, like I said, I've heard your stuff a number of times. It's one of my favorite systems. So whether it's C9901 or N118, what are we going to find this time around?
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. So this is a big show for us because we just introduced the brand new a year ago at InfoComm. So this is the first show, InfoComm show that we're doing where we're not completely unknown to everyone, right? So it's important in that regard because hopefully we'll have some people that seek us out this time. But then also we're introducing a number of new interesting things, right? So first and foremost, we have with us the SB25AW, which is the all-weather outdoor version of the surface mount loudspeaker, which we sort of promised last year. We're now bringing it. We're gonna demo it. You'll be able to hear it. We're also introducing, which are in the warehouse now and shipping right now, the new loudspeaker controllers that include Dante and AES67. So there's a small 4-channel half rack unit, and then there's a 2U unit that has very high power. And then we're also introducing a 8-channel in 1U high value amplifier that does not have Dante. So for the applications where you need a lot of channels, but you don't necessarily need the audio over IP functionality. And then lastly, we are going to enter a new market segment, landscape and outdoor. So we'll have some Theory quality sound for your garden.
So let me ask you a question here really quick, because one of the things that if you've never sat in, and I'm just going to say generically, in an audio demo room, talk for a second about what people should expect. It's not just you walk in and there's a pair of speakers, hanging from a couple poles and some hi-fi somewhere. If somebody walks into your demo room in 118, what will they experience? What will they hear really?
So there's going to be a lot in there. In fact, last year I think we demoed 13 different systems. This year it'll be similar. Some of it we're kind of keeping hidden from view so that the listener doesn't get confused by what they see. We want them to hear it first, and then we'll reveal what they're hearing. But you'll get to hear everything from our little ceiling speaker, which is one of the showstoppers that usually blows people away because we play just a pair of ceiling speakers and we make this big sound, all the way up to some very high output speakers from our sister brand, Pro Audio Technology. We're introducing 5 new models in the Pro Audio Technology brand that have been adapted for commercial install. So this is new for that brand at this show.
Well, actually, that was going to be my next question. Is you are bringing along some Pro Audio Technology gear. When you kind of evolved that into, Theory is one side and you have Pro Audio on the other. And you're talking because obviously InfoComm has a lot of commercial dealers there. What are you bringing, to the table when it comes to those commercial environments, to those commercial audio installations?
Yeah, so it's a good question. So how that came about actually is when we launched Theory back in late 2019, started shipping early 2020, we always intended to enter commercial, and it's sort of small to medium format size products, right? So things like retail stores, restaurants, hotels, theme parks, things like that, but it doesn't get much bigger than those kind of environments. And so we invited a bunch of folks from the commercial AV world, namely a bunch of consultants, to our showroom here in Southern California. We showed them Theory, but we also played the Pro product. And Pro has for 20 years, this is our 20th anniversary this year, we've been selling high output professional speakers to very high end residential screening rooms, right? So very high end private screening rooms, $250,000, that kind of thing. And so just about everybody that heard Pro felt like there was a value to actually introduce some of those products to the commercial world, because what Pro does is it packs a lot of horsepower, a lot of output capability, a lot of bandwidth into compact packages. So we have speakers that are only 6 inches deep, but have massive output and massive bandwidth. And so what we've done is we've taken some models, some of the models that we're going to show at InfoComm were inspired by existing Pro models, and there's a couple new ones. But we've added all the features that you would want or you would need in commercial applications. So things like both portable and installed sound, right? So now we can reach into performing arts centers, theaters, House of Blues, small concert venues, things like that, where point source boxes, especially compact point source boxes, are needed. And what we're going to bring is it's just higher fidelity. So our speakers, even the high output ones, sound like hi-fi speakers. They sound very accurate and very wide bandwidth. And so that's what we're going to show in the demo room, along with the new theory models.
All right, very cool. Again, C9901. C9901 is the booth. N118 is the demo room. Paul, not everybody is going to InfoComm, so if they're not going, how do they follow along with everything that Theory will be talking about that week?
Yeah, so to learn about Theory, if you go to theoryprofessional.com, all the stuff is there, and then there's a link on there, or you can go to proaudiotechnology.com to learn about the larger format stuff.
Very cool. Paul Hales from Theory. Thank you so much. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Las Vegas for InfoComm 2024, the 12th through the 14th of June. All that and more at avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv.